Just boringly waiting. Trade's kind of moving against me a little bit here. Is it a reason to panic yet? Who knows? I would say no. I'm seeing a lot of negativity just around here. As you can see, came up here and there's a lot of kind of just selling into. So far it hasn't quite influenced price to make any kind of movement, and as you can see it's bouncing back right now. This is probably the key that you have to understand. Right now, I saw so much positiveness that a little bit of negativeness isn't going to dampen my trade. In fact, I think it's healthy. You should be exhibiting some selling, and the fact that this selling is failing, isn't working in terms of moving the price, should be saying something about the strength of the buyers and the strength of the long position right now. It's a difficult concept to understand because it's all in context, but once you do understand it, obviously, you start to master. You really do start to master trading, and obviously make good money. I mean, right now, I'm hovering just over 11 to 12 ticks right now on kind of 5 contracts, and right there we're talking about. 600 profit just off a 5 contract trade, and as it's going up, it's obviously more. So I've put myself in the right zone here, and I've minimised my kind of downside risk. And here we see a little pop coming through. Pop also came through nicely on the tick. As you can see, this is what I'm talking about. You see negativity. Not quite reflecting in price totally. Generally, price is still, still making higher lows. It's still kind of, helping the flow that we're looking to visualize. As you can see, price just popped, and price popped on here. Now, what we'd like to see, now I'm just going to wait, what we'd like to see is a little more volume and a little more of a pickup, let's say. Actually, volume just got hugely negative right now. It's starting to go down. Now, this could be kind of a price rejection at this point, but we're not too sure. There's a bit of negativity. It's not really reflecting. The tick's kind of going down now. Look at the 3 minutes, the 1 minute. You see the price is kind of staying to fail now. So this is where I start to think about bailing out of the trade. Fucking sharp. And it's gone green again. And there we go. Popped out, high highs. Problem is, it is based on the extreme tick reading. I wouldn't say it's so much a problem, but it should still reach my 4150 kind of idea. Ooh. Big positive volume kind of coming through, but it's a little bit two-sided. I'll show you what it looks like on my delta. As you can see here, negative and positive. It's just sort of like a two-faced kind of bar right here. I suspect we'll be able to keep on the trade though. The reason I was thinking negative just before, and I wasn't quick to pull the trigger, I was thinking there, you know, if it keeps creeping down to this way here, it's probably not a bad time to exit, because obviously we're seeing declining volume, but we're not seeing kind of increased volume. And if it's going to happen, it's going to happen at this point here, kind of how it did. And if it didn't happen and it continued to be negative and we continued to see losses, that's the time when you got to start thinking about, you know, kind of exiting the trade. And as you can see, it's a knife edge here. I mean, if you pull the trigger too quickly, you have a loser. Oh, and we're hitting more negativity. Well, the market's just behaving crazy right now. Well, this volume is kind of it's very mixed at the moment. We're seeing kind of almost a battle. I usually like to avoid battles to do with price, to put it properly. I'm actually thinking about exiting the trade right now. I think I will.
Order filled.
And I just filled my order and sold it for an 11 tick profit. I'll try and wrap this up in 2 minutes so we can go through it. You probably say, why are you on the trick there? Well, basically just failed just here. We failed to see, you know, an increase, and the market just kind of rejected. It ultimately, it's just showing signs of rejecting high price, and even though we had a breakout here, we're just seeing too much volatility and too much randomness at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the drawing boards. Also, another one is, I forgot to mention, the S&P is showing kind of big negativity here, and that's not going to reflect well here. So this is kind of maybe an early sign of things to come. Showing you the tick. As you can see, it's kind of going down. We had that spike, but now it's kind of heading downwards. And some of you are, and some of you asked the other day, how can you can, I was saying the other day how you can be right but be wrong. You can be right about how a trade should go, how the price is going to go, but you're wrong in that you didn't make money because you didn't know how it was going to happen. You knew the day was looking bullish, but you used your stops badly and you lost. In this particular instance, I was wrong in terms of how the price was going to break out, but I was still right because I made money. And that's the example of how using smart buying opportunities, monitoring the trade, and that kind of thing, how you can be wrong about where a price is going to go, but still make money on the day. So far, I'm up, $600 already on the day, trading 5 contracts on the ER2. So, right there, yeah. Just got a kind of thing. Anyway, I'll stop the video. Any questions, you know where to ask, and good day.